Good morning. Welcome back to this channel. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rename it or something. But basically, I haven't recorded now for 2 years and a few months. I was going to start recording in January, but one thing and another happened and I couldn't record. But fundamentally, what this channel is about, it's not for anybody else other than Zach and Kai. So if you know Zach and Kai, obviously you can listen to it because there's loads of local people who listen to it. Not loads, a few. I bumped into two people at football on Saturday and they said, Dean, bring back your channel. We loved it. And I was like, oh, did you? Okay. All right. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to start doing it because ultimately, the reason why I started the channel in the first place is it was during COVID. And all of a sudden, I started thinking, what happens if I die? If I die, are my kids going to be able to? Because I feel like I've been on this personal development journey for years and years and years now. And I feel like that hopefully that will be able to help them in their life at some point. And so I thought, right, I'm going to document it. I'm going to document everything I've learned. And I thought it'd be cool to listen to my dad, his journey, how he thinks about things, the things he'd learned, how his business is doing from when he was 40 years old. And so that's what I started doing. And then time just got the better of me. And I feel like that because I was trying to make it popular to them, not, and it never was, by the way, it never was trying to make it popular to the masses, then I actually thought that I'd have to make it a certain amount of time, the length and stuff. And I just thought, no, do you know what? Strip it back. Back to basics. What do I want to do this for? And I'm going to speak to Zach and Kai. They're my two sons, by the way. And that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be no cool intro music. Don't know if it's cool or not. There's going to be none of that. It's just going to be me talking straight away. So, Jojo, if you're listening, you are listening, can you just, on the podcast, delete the intro music because we don't need it. We don't need it. We're not doing it for popularity. We're not doing it to try and get views. And so and by the way, still do the B rolls and stuff because I think the B rolls are cool and making fun and stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to fundamentally go back to basics. And back to basics is I spend most of my time learning, educating myself, listening to books because I think like that's my job and to empower the team, etc. And then I want to document what I learn as well. And by the way, I'm sure Zach and Kai, when they're 16 years old, will think I'm a complete douchebag and not want to, to listen to me or have anything to do with me. But right now, if I could listen to my dad and his thought process and how he think about things when he was in his 40s and how he grew the business and stuff like that, I'd be like all over it. So yes, there is going to be douchey things like numbers and stuff, and I'm not saying anything to brag because there's certainly nothing to brag about at the minute. But I want to be. It's an open documentation of my journey, like I do in self storage and hacking self storage, the podcast. I'm just going to be completely open how I feel, how I think, and what's going right, what's going wrong. And every single week, I'm going to record one every single day. Whether I record one on the weekends or not, I don't know. But yeah, it's just going to be raw, honest, and something that I enjoy. It's like inside Dean's mind. Oh God, you don't want to be in there. So yeah, enjoy Zach and Kai, and for anybody else who's on the ride. And I am sorry that I haven't done it for a long, long time because apparently some people enjoyed it, which was bizarre. I mean, every now and again I do get people go up to me saying, "Do you still do it?" I'm like, um, because I think it's called Motivate Entrepreneurs. The podcast. And I'm like, no, I do it. And it's like, oh, yeah, why not bring it back? And I'm like, I don't know. I even feel douchey. I genuinely feel douchey saying that. Like, oh, people brought it back. But it was interesting because I had two people comment at football. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure I was all pissed off. And they didn't really care. They just been nice. But I thought, yeah, do you know what? That's a sign because I do think ultimately, I've got to think that will it benefit my kids in any way, shape, or form? And the answer is, I don't know. Will I listen to it? I don't know. But I know that I would love to listen to my dad. And especially as we get older, I mean, I feel very, very lucky that I still got mum and dad alive. And I know that when the day does happen, I would love to listen to anything where my dad is talking, mum's talking, how to think, how to feel. So even though it's not particularly well, it's not scripted at all. It is not scripted. It's not well produced or anything like that. I just think that it will, at some point, this will be valuable to my family. So here we go. All right, we're on we're going for it. We're going to go for every single day, Monday to Friday, probably, and then yeah, we're going to continue doing it. So I think we did it for 3 and a bit years straight, every single day. So buckle yourselves. Ow! I I tried to hit my leg and hit the table. You'll get more geeky stuff like that. All right, my friends, I love you. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow. When yeah, I've got tons of notes, honestly, because I have useful information stuff that when I'm reading a book or listening to a podcast, and I think, oh, that's good. Then I'll write it down, and so I've got hundreds of useless quotes and information. Right, Inside Dean's World. I'll change the podcast name. Inside Dean's Mind. I don't know. Zach and Kai TV. I don't know. We'll do. We'll sort something out. All right. I love you. Appreciate you. And I'll see you Tuesday morning. Ta-ra!